From the last few years, one question that itched me from inside is how do I find my passion? I got the answer how and what exactly passion actually means. So let's begin the video. What exactly passion is? What would you do if you want to do all the time? Exactly. If you're interested in something and you don't want any compulsion to do it all the time, that's what your passion is. But sometimes you may misunderstand some feeling of yours as passion. I had that misunderstanding very often. Let me tell you my story, how I started and how I find my passion. So it all started from my first class. In my first standard to fifth standard, I stood an interest for drawing. I started drawing and everyone encouraged me for what I did. So in this process, I get out of the mob and I participated in a lot of competition. And guess what? Every competition that I stood, I secured first, second or third position. And I was above the clouds at that time. And I misunderstood this as my passion. After 5th class, I got my first computer. That's where I stood my interest for computer and mobiles. I thought I'll be a computer engineer or I'll do all those sort of things. But after 9th class, I showed interest for dancing. Watching Allu Arjun's video. Allu Arjun is a South Indian actor and he's an amazing dancer. So after watching his videos, I showed interest for dancing. So I invested all my time in dancing, learning dancing stuff, and I participated in a lot of competition. And guess what? There also I grabbed everyone's attention and I simply rocked every stage which I performed. From 9th till my graduation, I used to dance and I thought I'll be a dancer or I'll make dance as my career. But during the dance, what I did was I asked someone else to film my video. And afterwards, I used to edit those videos and I find interest in that. At that time, this wasn't my interest, but I did because I love watching my videos of dancing. So instead of making that videos better, I learned editing, I learned filming, I learned photography. But after my college, I got into a corporate job, and that's where the phase where I started thinking what exactly my passion is. And in my corporate job, I always have to do the same thing every day, and I was kind of bored after 6 months because there wasn't anything new to learn or apply to so that I can create something creative out of it. By my past experience, I always love to be creative. I love creating something new out of whatever I'm getting. So that wasn't encouraging me to create something new. So what I did, I quit my job, and to get out of that frustration, I started traveling. And for the last 2 years, I started traveling. And in the process of traveling, I started filming it and I uploaded it to YouTube. In the process, I was still making videos, I was still creating videos. So in that process, I started loving filmmaking. Yes. So what I realized is, in all those things, one thing is common is I love to create new things, and video is something that I always loved or I always did. So that's where I find my passion for videography and filmmaking. So my passion is now as traveling and filmmaking. Traveling is a source where I could make or I could create more videos, and I must say I didn't find my passion until I traveled. You're getting my point? It's not easy for everyone to find their passion at the very first time. If you find your passion from the very starting, you're lucky, because I wasn't that fortunate that I could find my passion at the very beginning. It took me so long to find what exactly my passion is. So if you're still figuring out what your passion is, I would insist you to start giving your 100% in whatever you're doing. Yes, just let's go back to the story. When I was in 1st to 5th, I gave 100% in drawing. In 5th to 9th, I learned computer. I learned every software that come across me. Instead of gaming, I love spending hours on Photoshop or editing softwares. Then when I loved dancing in my 9th to graduation phase, I experimented every step that come across me. I recreate every step that someone is playing, or I danced on every song that come across me, and I loved that. And afterwards, when I want to make my videos look good, I started learning new techniques of editing, and in that process I learned what my passion is all about. So it's not easy for everyone to find their passion at the very first time. So learn by creating, give your 100% and you start creating. In the process you will learn what exactly your passion is. So I just felt like sharing this thought with you. Hope you guys find it really helpful. Till the next video, it's my Ebin signing off.